Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start out by giving all praise to you, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakar Kadash, double honors to the apostles and elders that rule well and teaching the scriptures, and salutations to your Akim that are pushing this work in truth and sincerity. I'd like to start out the heading of this subject, the title of the subject is being a prisoner of Yahushua. Now, being a prisoner of Yahushua means that you're subject, you're made subject to follow after his ways, to do what Yahweh did as far as his good works are concerned, as far as walking the path that he set in righteousness. So I'm expound on the book of Philemon, real short book. I actually want to know where the rest of it is because I'm pretty sure that there's more information that was probably taken out by wicked Esau and the heathen, you know, to to keep this word from coming out. And there's so much meat in this book, but yeah, I'd like to start out. This is Philemon, uh, verse 1. Paul, a prisoner of Yahweh Christ, and Timothy, our brother unto Philemon, our dearly beloved fellow laborer. Now, what does it mean to be a fellow laborer? You're laboring, you're toiling, you're doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahweh um, everything that he set out for us to do. So, with that being said, it's not going to be an easy task. Okay, it's not going to be something that you can wake up. Oh, because if it was that easy, uh, there wouldn't be any glory in it. Okay, it wouldn't. The Yahweh Shem Yahweh um, being that it's that easy, he's not going to smile upon that. It'll be too easy. Anybody can do it. And so, when you're laboring and you're toiling in this thing, it's a consistent thing. Okay, you're gonna be weak, you're gonna be tired, you're gonna be this and you're gonna do that. So continuing on, Timothy, our brother unto Philemon, our dearly beloved fellow laborer. 2. And to our beloved Aphia and Hippus, our fellow soldier. Okay, he's writing to these people, Aphipa and Archippus. I think I might be butchering his name, but the point is, um, he's letting them know that you're my fellow soldiers, you're my fellow brethren. Okay, and so what is a fellow soldier? That they have a different uh, occupation, a different way of living than anybody else. And when you have soldiers, that's in your brotherhood, basically a brotherhood. That's what a soldier is. It's part of a brotherhood. Okay, so a fellow soldier in the church in thy house. Grace to you and peace from Yahweh, our Father, and the Lord Yahweh Shai. I thank my power making mention of these always in my prayers, hearing of thy love and faith which thou hast toward the Lord Yahweh Shai and toward all saints. And so, it goes back and expounds. There's a precept with this one, roughly paraphrasing, that the saints shall take the kingdom. I believe it's in Psalms. And so, The saints are the ones that are going to take the kingdom. Okay. Yahweh is going to bestow the power to his people, the saints. That's you Negroes, Latinos, and you Native Americans, the elect of you. And this is what's going to happen. Lord willing, I'm one of those. To take this kingdom over because it's vile and it's wicked. Okay. So moving on. That the communication of thy faith may become effectual by the acknowledging of every good thing which is in you, Yahweh, which is in you in Yahweh. For we have great joy and consolation in thy love, because the bowels of the saints are refreshed by thee, brother. Wherefore thou one might be much hold in Yahweh to enjoin thee that which is convenient. Yet for love's sake I rather beseech thee, being such, I beg of thee, beseech, I beg of thee, being such in one as Paul age, and now also a prisoner of Yahweh. So Paul's also a prisoner of Yahweh. All the saints are prisoners of Yahweh. The ones that continue and toil these prophets of old were prisoners of Yahweh because the world is contrary to them. Okay. The world is definitely contrary to the scriptures, to the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, okay, to the Bible, to his word. And so, doing that, you become a prisoner. And you definitely feel like a prisoner when everything that you've done or everything that you're doing, uh, for the end game, for the goal, things out here in the world are contrary to that. They oppose it. It's an opposing force. Okay. Moving on. 10. I beseech thee for my own one Simus, whom I have begotten in my bonds, which in times past was to thee unprofitable, but now profitable to thee and to me, whom I have sent again, thou therefore received him. That is mine own bowels. 13. Whom I would love to have retained with me, that in thy stead he might have ministered unto me in the bonds of the gospel. But without thy mind would I do nothing, that thy benefit should not be as it were of necessary, but willingly. So not only, um, is something that you need, it's something that you want. Being that, um, not be it were of necessity, but willingly. So, necessity is something that you have to have for everyday walk, so on and so forth. For perhaps he therefore departed for a season, that thou shouldest receive him forever, not now as a servant, but above a servant, a brother, beloved, special to me, but how much more unto thee, both in the flesh and in the Lord. And so that causes a separation, a differentiation, so to speak, because everybody that's an Israelite is not following after Yahbashim Yahushua's ways. It's not following after the Lord's ways. And that's number one, having faith. That's number two, following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. They're not doing it. And so basically this is going into, this is the 2/3 right here. It's what they're not doing, you know. So if I count, if thou count me therefore a partner, receive him as myself. Okay. If you're doing this work, then we receive you. I mean, it's straight and to the point. If he hath wronged me or owed thee, art put that on mine account. Paul have written it with mine own hand, I will repay it. And so this is going into definitely brotherhood. When you owe a brother and you pay a brother, you might not be able to pay him all the money at one time, but you pay him, in increments or whatever the case may be. That doesn't annul the fact that, that's still your brother. And you are to love your brother as you love yourself, So if he hath wronged me or owed thee, or put that on mine account, Paul have written it to my own hand, I will repay it. Albeit do not say to thee how thou owest unto me thine own self besides. Ye brother, let me have joy of thee in the Lord, refresh my bowels in the Lord, having confidence in thine obedience. I wrote unto thee, knowing that thou wilt also do more than I say, but withal prepare me a long and lodging, for I trust that thou through your prayers I shall be given unto you. There salute thee Epaphras, my fellow prisoner in Yahushua, Marcus, Aristarchus, Demas, Lucas, my fellow laborers. The grace of the Lord Yahushua be with you, be with your spirit among. And so, I like to close out with all that. I like to give all praise to Yahweh.